Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Sag, today we're going to focus on your past, present, as well as your future, and a few other things. So, let's get started. So, Sagittarius, in the past, we do have the 10 of Wands. Your current energy is the Moon, okay? And then your near future has the Lovers in it. Now, your challenge is the Fool, and your overall advice is the Temperance card. Okay. Now, in the past, it kind of looks like something started to become extremely burdensome for you. I am definitely getting that strongly and overwhelming for you. I do want to look at the Ten of Wands just to kind of see what's going on here. Okay. Okay, it kind of looks like what started to become very challenging and overwhelming and burdensome for you had a lot to do with a specific relationship that you were in. Okay, I just kind of feel like you constantly found yourself kind of sounding like a broken record and just kind of beating a dead horse here with someone. I just kind of feel like this particular person just wasn't showing up in the ways that you wanted them to basically show up, is basically what I'm getting. I feel like you would talk to this person on multiple different occasions and you would tell them how you feel and how you don't appreciate them doing this, how you don't appreciate them doing that, and then they just turn around and do it either which way, causing you to basically feel like they probably don't really care about you and how you feel about certain things. And I feel like over time you just stop talking to them. You just stop talking to this person about what bothers you, what upsets you, and how you feel is basically what I'm getting. But I feel like it was mainly stemming from a place of, well, it's not going to change anything. You having a conversation with this person is not going to change anything. They're still going to do whatever it is that they're going to do. So what's the point? Like, I feel like you kind of got to that point with this person where you started to kind of feel like having a conversation with this person was completely and utterly pointless. So I feel like you just stopped. And I feel like you just started keeping a lot of things to yourself, is basically what I'm getting, instead of having a conversation with this person about the things that they do that really do bother you and upset you. Okay, Sag, let's look at the moon. Okay, we have the 8 of Pentacles, we got the 7 of Pentacles, and then we also have the moon out here. Okay, I do feel like secretly you're kind of planning your exit plan, is like the best way that I can describe it, is that I'm seeing here. It kind of looks like right now you're kind of focusing on getting your financial situation in order, or just improving your financial situation to potentially leave this person. I am definitely getting that. So it kind of looks like you haven't officially ended things with this person just yet. It kind of looks like there's other things that you rather focus on slash do before you actually do pull the plug on your relationship with this person. I also see you no longer paying this person and whatever it is that they do any mind, is basically what I'm getting. And I do feel like that's bringing in a lot of peace and harmony into your life, because you're no longer fixating on them and what they're doing, what they're not doing. Like, I just feel like you're no longer paying this person any mind. And because of that, not only are you able to improve on the things that you want to improve on, like as far as like your financial situation is concerned, but I also feel like it's bringing in like a lot of peace and harmony into your life, because you're no longer focusing on them and what they're doing and what they're not doing. Now, the challenge is the Fool. So let's see why the challenge is the Fool. Okay, so we do have the Knight of Cups, we got the Ace of Swords, and then we also have the Six of Cups. The bottom of the deck, we do have the World. I feel like your biggest challenge has a lot to do with you walking away from this connection that has been a part of your life for quite some time now. You know, I just feel like this connection, because it's been in your life for quite some time now, that's basically all you know, right? Is this person and this connection that you share with them. So having to walk away from something that's very familiar to you, that has been a part of your life for quite some time now, it is going to be a massive challenge for you. Now, do I see you ending your relationship with this person? As of right now, I'm getting a no. And I feel like it's because there's certain things that you want to get in order first before you actually do. But I feel like when you are able to get your financial situation in order and do what you have to do to exit this relationship, I feel like actually exiting this relationship is going to be the hardest thing for you to do. I don't feel like you improving your financial situation is going to be challenging or difficult for you, but I do feel like walking away is going to be your biggest challenge. Now, in regards to your overall advice, Sagittarius, we do have the Temperance card. So let's look into the Temperance card. Okay, we got the Knight of Wands, we got the Seven of Wands, and then we also have the Four of Cups. I feel like your person's noticing a drastic shift within your energy, and I feel like it's raising like a massive red flag for them. It's like the best way that I can describe what it is that I'm seeing here, okay? This person doesn't see you getting bothered by the things that they say or by the things that they do anymore. And I feel like it's really raising a massive red flag for them. It's causing them to feel like maybe, just maybe, you're losing feelings for them. Maybe you're falling out of love for them. Maybe you're losing interest in them. Um, to be honest, I do feel like that's exactly what's going on. I do feel like you are losing feelings for them. I feel like you are losing interest in them. But I feel like it has a lot to do with the fact that this person has made you feel on several different occasions that your feelings just simply don't matter. And I feel like you kind of reached this point where you started to kind of feel like they don't even care about you. So why do you care so much about them? You see what I mean? So I do believe that that is, for the most part, what's going on, as far as like you losing interest and feelings for them is concerned, because that's exactly what they feel is going on. And I do believe that that is actually going on. But as far as your overall advice is concerned, Sagittarius, I feel like Spirit wants you to continue to remain on this path that you're currently on, focusing on you and improving your financial situation, but also accepting the fact that they are the way that they are. And there's nothing that you can say and or do that's going to ever change this person. Change honestly comes from within. If this person honestly wants to make this marriage or this relationship that they share with you work, I think that this person knows exactly what they have to do in order to make this relationship work. However, if they choose not to, then that's on them. But I do see you falling into a place of acceptance when it comes down to this person. They are the way that they are, and it doesn't matter how much you want to argue with them and complain to them about the things that they do. They are the way that they are. And if they honestly wanted to change, they basically would. And I feel like you're just accepting the fact that, you know what, if this person honestly wanted to change, they would have done that already. And because they haven't, then they clearly don't want to change. And I feel like you're just accepting that, but making peace with that. But while you're accepting that, making peace with that, they're starting to kind of notice, okay, wait a minute. Sag is not arguing with me anymore. They're not complaining, to me anymore. They're not getting on my rear end about things anymore. Like, what's going on? So it does kind of have them a little bit worried and concerned that you're not like that with them anymore. Now, in the near future, we do have the Lovers. So let's see. Okay. All right. In the near future, like I said, we do have the Lovers, but we also have the Four of Swords to the Six of Wands to the Two of Pentacles. I feel like this is your person's energy. I feel like this person's trying to like get down to the bottom of why you no longer get on their rear end about certain things, why you no longer, bring things to their attention, like in regards to like what's bothering you, what's upsetting you, because that is like their norm with you. In other words, like that is their norm with you. Like they are used to you like confronting them about things, or used to, you telling them, hey, I don't appreciate this. Hey, I don't like this. Hey, I need you to stop doing this. Hey, I need you to stop doing that. The fact that you're not doing that anymore, it is throwing them off guard, and they don't know what to think of it. They just don't. They don't know if the reason why you're changing has anything to do with the fact that there must be somebody else in the equation, or the reason why you're changing, is because of something else. So I do see them trying to kind of get down to the bottom of, well, why is Sagittarius changing? Is it because there's somebody else, or is it because of something else? Tell me more about the Two of Pentacles. We have the Six of Swords, we have the Judgment card, and then we also have the Emperor. I feel like this person, the main reason why it's hitting them the way that it's hitting them, and they're kind of realizing, wait a minute, like Sagittarius hasn't argued with me about anything. They haven't complained to me about anything. They haven't gone on my rear end about anything. That's weird. It's been like a whole 5 months, and they haven't argued with me about anything. They haven't complained to me about anything. This is very strange. This is weird. Like, again, this is what they're used to when it comes down to you and being in a relationship with you, and the fact that you're not doing that anymore, it's like kind of like throwing them off just a little bit, and it's kind of hitting them out of nowhere. Like, man, it's kind of been a while since me and Sag have gone to an argument. It's kind of been a while since Sag has confronted me about something that I did that they don't necessarily like and or approve of. What the hell's going on? Like I said, it does kind of have this person very, very worried and very, very concerned. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords. I feel like this person is genuinely convinced that the reason why you're changing and the reason why, you know, you're not getting on their butt about absolutely anything or arguing with them about absolutely anything has a lot to do with the fact that you must be talking to someone else. Like there has to be someone else. And that is what this person is extremely convinced of. Now, are they going to sit there and tell you, hey, Sag, I feel like, the reason why you're changing so much is because you're talking to someone else? No, they're definitely not going to do that. If anything, what they're going to do is try to get down to the bottom of the truth without you knowing about it. Is basically what I'm getting. So they're going to be doing like a full blown investigation from the looks of it, just to kind of get down to the bottom of why are you changing? Like, what's the reason behind you changing? Is it because there's somebody else in the picture and that's why, you're changing? Or is it because of something else? Because at this point, this one is extremely convinced that the reason why you're changing and the reason why you're not getting on their ass, I guess, about absolutely anything is because there must be something, there must be someone else. There has to be someone else. In their mind, they think, no, it has to be someone else. So they're not going to confront you and ask you straight up, are you talking to somebody else? Are you entertaining someone else? Like, the hell's going on? They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. This person is going to get down to the bottom of the truth to see why you're really, really changing, um, without without asking you is basically what I'm getting. Without asking you, because if you are actually talking to someone else, they don't want to confront you and ask you straight up to give you a chance to like delete anything, hide anything. So what they're going to do is get down to the bottom of the truth without you knowing. Now here's the kicker, okay? When this person does their full-blown investigation and they find nothing, because I don't believe that this person's going to find anything as far as you entertaining someone else is concerned. I feel like this person is going to find themselves at a complete and utter loss because they don't have any sort of explanation to give to themselves, I guess, in regards to why you're changing and why you're not like this with them anymore, why you're not like that with them anymore. I feel like the reason why you're not like this, that, and the third with them anymore is because you reached this point within your relationship with this person where you started to kind of realize having a conversation with this person about the things that bother you and the things that upset you is completely and utterly pointless because they don't make it a priority to stop the things that they're doing on their end that you don't necessarily like and or approve of. And this is kind of why we see you deciding to not stress over them and whatever it is that they do. This is why we see you no longer talking to them. This is why we see you no longer bringing shit to their attention, because every time that you have, it has always caused you to feel in the end like they don't care, it's completely pointless, and it's just a complete and utter waste of your time is basically what I'm getting. And the fact that you're making peace with the fact that they are the way that they are, and chances are they may or may not change, like that's just something that I just see you accepting, and that's the real reason why you're changing. It's not because of someone else like they think, but they're going to genuinely think and believe that now it has to be because of someone else is basically what I'm getting. So we have the Five of Cups, we got the Ace of Pentacles, we also have the Queen of Wands, and then we also have the Nine of Pentacles to the Magician to the Three of Wands. Not only are they going to find themselves at a complete and utter loss, but I do feel like there's something about your physical appearance that you're drastically changing is another thing that I'm getting, which is also kind of raising a massive red flag for them. Whatever this thing is that you're doing with your physical appearance kind of has them thinking that you're trying to impress someone in particular is basically what I'm getting, which is also furthermore causing them to feel like, you see, there has to be someone else. Even though they may have looked at your phone and looked at your laptop and your tablet and they didn't find absolutely anything, the fact that you're changing something about your physical appearance is furthermore causing them to feel like, you see, there has to be someone else, because look, they just went and bought this whole new wardrobe, and it must be because they're trying to impress some other guy or some other girl or whatever the case may be. I don't feel like you're trying to impress anybody but yourself, if I'm being completely honest. But I feel like this person's going to think that no, the reason why you're doing X, Y, and Z is because you're trying to impress someone else. The reason why you're changing is because you're talking to someone else. It's like every road, at least for them in their mind, leads to you're talking to somebody else. You have to be talking to someone else, even though I don't think that you are. I don't think that you are. I do feel like you're going to continue to remain in this relationship until you feel ready, and confident enough to up and leave this person. I am definitely getting that, okay? I just don't see that happening anytime soon. Is basically what I'm getting. So I feel like your person's going to furthermore continue to think that you're talking to someone else or you're seeing someone else behind their back because of all these changes that you're making on your part, is basically what I'm getting. But I just don't see you leaving this person anytime soon. But there's a huge possibility that you might just end up leaving this person when you feel like you're finally ready to do so, is basically what I'm getting. But in the meantime, it kind of looks like you're going to continue to remain with this person and improve your financial situation, but also change certain things about your physical appearance as well. And yeah, I think that it's going to cause this person to really go down like a massive rabbit hole, because it's going to cause them to really think, Sag, that you're talking to someone else or you're entertaining someone else. Because why are you buying yourself a whole new wardrobe? Why are you getting your nails done? Why are you changing your hair color? Why are you doing all these things? Is it because you're trying to impress someone else? Now, do I feel like this person's going to confront you again and just ask you straight up? No, because they don't want you to suspect um, that they are on to you. You know what I mean? To be completely honest, I don't feel like they're on to anything, to be completely honest, but they just don't want you to think that they're on to you. They just don't want you to think that. They just want to be able to catch you red handed doing something that you shouldn't be doing within this relationship that you guys share with one another. But I don't see you doing anything out of line within your relationship with this person like they think you are, is basically what I'm getting. So I do feel like these drastic changes that are taking place on your behalf, it's going to cause a massive concern for them, is basically what I'm getting. But it's also going to cause them to go crazy, is kind of what I'm getting. And stress is basically what I'm getting. Because they're under the impression that no, it has to be that they're talking to someone else. It just has to be, because it just has to be. Even though I don't believe that that is what's going on here. All right. So that's what I have for you, Saggy. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.